Imagine a world where being different makes you feel all alone, where everyone judges you just by how you look. Today, I'm going to take you on an incredible journey of transformation, heartbreak, and hope. It's the story of the ugly duckling, a little creature who faced the harshest of words and the coldest of shoulders, only to discover something truly magical about himself. So grab a cozy spot, let your imagination soar, and let's dive into this heartwarming tale together. Picture a bright, sunny summer day by a calm, shimmering lake. The air is warm, the grass is green, and life is buzzing with energy. A family of ducks glides gracefully across the water, their tiny ducklings paddling behind. On the bank, another duck family waddles along, enjoying the gentle breeze. But hidden among the tall, swaying leaves near the water's edge, there's a lone mother duck. She's sitting patiently on her nest of eggs, waiting for her babies to arrive. Oh, when will my little ones hatch? She wonders aloud. It feels like forever, and I'm so lonely here with no one to keep me company. But her wait is almost over. One by one, the eggs begin to crack. Tiny beaks poke through the shells, and soon little ducklings stumble out, taking their first wobbly steps into the world. Quack, quack, quack! They chirp excitedly. Mother duck beams with pride. Oh, my babies, you're so beautiful. Come on now, line up so I can count you all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute, there should be one more. She glances around and spots a single egg still unhatched in the nest. It's bigger than the others, rounder too. I guess I'll have to sit on this one a bit longer, she sighs, settling back down. After some time, the last egg finally cracks open. Out creeps a duckling, but oh, he looks nothing like his siblings. He's much larger, with dull gray feathers and an awkward shape. Mother duck tilts her head, puzzled. This little one doesn't look like the others at all, she murmurs. Still, she loves him just the same. The very next day, Mother Duck leads her brood to the water for their first swim. The lake sparkles under the sun, stretching out about 100 meters wide, a perfect playground for her babies. I'm so proud of you all, she quacks as they paddle around. Look at how well you're swimming, especially my youngest one. The big, clumsy duckling splashes with surprising strength, keeping up with his smaller siblings. After a good swim, she calls them back. That's enough for today, my dears. We need to head to the farm before the sky turns dark. The duck family waddles along a short path, just half a kilometer, to a bustling farmhouse. There, many other ducks roam around, pecking at the ground and chatting in their quacky voices. But as soon as Mother Duck's family arrives, the other ducks notice the odd-looking duckling. What is that strange creature? One duck whispers loudly. The other ducklings are so cute, but this one, he's so big and ugly. Another sneers, he's ugly. We don't want him here. A third quacks. Mother Duck tries to defend her child. That's not kind to say. He's still young, and I'm sure he'll grow up to be beautiful too. But her words fall on deaf ears. The other ducklings at the farm start to bully the ugly duckling. They peck at him, laugh at him, and refuse to play with him. Even his own brothers and sisters join in sometimes, making fun of his gray feathers and clumsy walk. Mother Duck watches sadly, her heart aching. I wish they'd stop this nonsense. It breaks my heart to see my poor child so unhappy, she thinks. As the days pass, life only gets harder for the ugly duckling. Everywhere he goes, the taunts follow. Have you ever seen anything uglier than this? One duck mocks. Seeing this creature first thing in the morning ruins my whole day. Another laughs. Haha, he's getting uglier every single day. A third jeers. The ugly duckling feels smaller and smaller inside, even though his body is bigger than the rest. All he wants is to hide away and cry. Nobody wants to talk to me or play with me just because I'm ugly, he thinks, tears welling up in his eyes. I can't stay here anymore. I have to run away. So, one quiet evening, the ugly duckling flaps his young wings and flies over the farmyard fence. He soars for about 2 kilometers until he spots a vast open moor, a wild area of grass and bushes stretching over 5 kilometers wide. Exhausted, he decides to rest there. I'm so tired. I'll spend the night here, he mutters, curling up under a bush. The next morning, he's woken by loud quacking. Blinking sleepily, he sees a flock of wild ducks waddling nearby. Who are you? What are you doing here? One of them demands. The ugly duckling pleads, can I stay here for a while? I have nowhere else to go. The wild ducks exchange glances. You're ugly, one says bluntly, but fine, stay. Just don't get in our way. For a few days, the ugly duckling lives on the moor. It's lonely, but at least no one hurts him or mocks him for his looks. One morning, though, a loud bang echoes across the moor. The ugly duckling freezes in fear, his heart pounding. When he finally dares to look up, the wild ducks are gone, scattered by the noise. Terrified, he takes off too, flying as fast as his wings can carry him. Thunder rumbles overhead, and lightning flashes, scaring him even more. Rain pours down, soaking his feathers. I'm so wet and cold, he shivers. Then, through the storm, he spots a small cottage about 200 meters away. That place looks warm. Maybe I can find shelter there, he hopes, flapping toward it. The cottage belongs to an old lady who lives with her tomcat and hen. The next morning, they discover the duckling huddled near the door. What's all this noise about? The old lady grumbles, peering down at him. Well, what do we have? Looks like a duck, though a very ugly one, I know. I'll keep it and wait for it to lay eggs. Then I'll have eggs for my hen and this duck too. I just hope it's not a drake. So, the ugly duckling stays in the cottage, but life, there is no better. The tomcat and hen are just as cruel as the ducks at the farm. Don't you get scared when you see your face in the mirror? The cat sneers. Look at my silky coat and beautiful whiskers. The mistress says my walk is so graceful. You're such a loser. The hen chimes in, you can't even lay an egg. Look at my lovely big brown eggs. The ugly duckling feels more alone than ever. He sits by the window, staring at a small pond just 10 meters outside. How I wish I could swim in that pond, he sighs. It was so nice swimming in cool water back home. The hen scoffs at him. Are you crazy? The mistress won't let you go. You have a safe house here. What more do you want? Behave and don't anger her. The cat, or me, want to swim. But the duckling can't shake the longing in his heart. I know this place is safe, but I feel like a prisoner. I'm not allowed to swim or be free. I want to swim. I want to fly as I please. I have to escape somehow, he resolves. One dark night, when everyone is asleep, the ugly duckling quietly slips out of the cottage. He wanders until he finds a beautiful lake, its surface calm and inviting, about 500 meters wide. Ah, this is such a lovely place, he exclaims, diving into the water. It feels so good to swim after so long. I hope the animals and birds here are friendly so I don't have to leave again. But sadly, even here, the other creatures avoid him. Why does everyone keep ignoring me? He wonders, heartbroken. Just because I'm ugly doesn't mean they have to be so mean. No one wants to play with me, or even talk to me. Life drags on miserably for the ugly duckling. Soon, autumn arrives, and the leaves around the lake turn from green to red, then orange, and finally gold. Winter follows, blanketing the forest in snow. A bitter wind howls, making the duckling feel even gloomier. The dark clouds above mirror the sadness in his heart. One day, seeking some comfort, he waddles to the lakeside. There, he sees something breathtaking. What are these beautiful birds? He gasps. I've never seen anything like them. Look at how they spread their huge wings. They don't even seem to fly. They glide through the sky so gracefully. Winter grows colder, the temperature dropping so low that the lake begins to freeze. Still, the duckling swims in the icy water, determined to stay active. When it becomes too much, he takes shelter in some bushes near the shore. Finally, spring arrives. The sun shines warmly again, plants sprout, and the world feels alive. Everything around me is so beautiful, the duckling thinks happily. My wings have grown stronger, and I can swim in the nearby pond now, just 20 meters away. One day he spots those same stunning birds again. Afraid of being mocked, he quickly hides behind some bushes. Those birds are so beautiful. I'd better not go near them, or they'll make fun of me too. I'm so scared they might even hurt me, he trembles. I'm tired of being picked on by everyone. First the ducklings at the farm, even my own brothers and sisters, then the hen and tomcat at the cottage, and everyone else. Sometimes I wish I'd never been born. Feeling utterly defeated, the duckling finds a quiet spot by the lake where no one can see him. Tears roll down his face as he sits alone, lost in sadness. But then, something catches his eye. He glances down at the clear water and sees his reflection. He can hardly believe it. Staring back at him is not the dark, gray, ugly bird he's always known. Instead, he sees a graceful, beautiful swan with pure white feathers and a long, elegant neck. Is that me? He whispers in awe. The ugly duckling has transformed into a stunning swan. Just then, the other swans glide over to greet him. They stroke his neck with their beaks, welcoming him warmly. For the first time in his life, the once ugly duckling feels accepted and loved by creatures just like him, beautiful, graceful swans. Nearby, a family with 2 children visits the lake to watch the birds. Look, there's a new one. One child shouts excitedly. Father, mother, come see. There's another swan, a new one. The parents hurry over. Oh, the new one is the most beautiful of all. The mother says, he's so young and pretty. The father adds. The swan feels shy under all this praise. He tries to hide his face, unused to such kind words. After being mocked, taunted and bullied for so long, he can't believe he's being appreciated. I never dreamt I'd see a day when someone would call me beautiful, he thinks. I wish I'd received this same love and kindness when I was that little ugly creature. I wouldn't have had such a sad childhood. Why do people judge others based on how they look? That's so wrong. And so, The swan swims among his new friends, his heart finally full of joy. He's learned that true beauty comes from within, and sometimes the world just needs time to see it. What a journey it's been, from a lonely, rejected duckling to a beloved, magnificent swan. Remember, no matter how different you feel, there's always a place where you belong, and a time when your true self will shine.